All right, let's go.
Oh, right. Howdy, folks. My name is Marble, and my pronouns are she, her.
Hi, my name is Ray, and my pronouns are he, him.
And I'm Jupiter, and my pronouns are she, they. And it's time to log in.
Wait, is that what time it is already?
Yeah. Have you not been looking at your watch?
I thought it was Minecraft time.
I thought I was already logged in.
Yeah, well, no, Minecraft time was last week and any moment that we're not doing anything else.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so we watched Log Horizon, episode 13.
We did
do that.
Shield and Freedom is the name of this one.
Pokemon Shield and Freedom.
And Sword and Freedom.
I'm so glad that you got to make that joke again, Ray.
I won't forget it ever until I do. Pokemon, let's go into this, huh?
Pokemon, let's go to the polls.
Log Horizon, go to the polls.
Okay, so I feel like, normally we have like a cold open. Normally we like joke around. We make goofs and gabs and jokes and goofs.
Uh-huh.
But this is a serious podcast now.
This is a serious podcast, and I will not hear anything else.
And I'm serious about interrupting Jupiter's bit.
I'm so serious. I don't actually have a bit. We need to talk about the cold open of this episode.
Because it is serious.
It was racism.
Oh,
Basically, goblins are here, and their noses are genitalia.
Yeah.
That's not a joke, and if you laughed, you're not paying attention.
You're not paying attention.
Here's the question. What do you do when you include non-human monsters in your video game?
We call them demi-humans.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just, admit that, this is a problem that has plagued basically every RPG almost ever, of this, there are goblins in the world, and,
gotta kill them.
They can talk and stuff, but we've got to have a quote-unquote justifiable end quote reason why it's okay to kill a bunch of them, and there's never a good one. And this is,
what if they're genetically predisposed to evil?
The usual response is they're not smart enough and they're just evil because the entire species is evil.
Right, yeah, that's what they did, and that's what they did. But they also, Shiro made a point to say that they were prolific breeders. And I hate that so much.
I'm sorry, I was too busy yelling and being loud to remember hearing that.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that one either, and I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to have reminded you about it.
I mean, I'm glad you did.
I think if I heard the words prolific breeder come out of Shiro's mouth, my ears would have just melted.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I think when I heard it, I made a very loud groan, which is maybe why you didn't hear it.
It might be, yeah.
I thought the loud groan was just because of the, goblin stereotype thing.
Just have goblins be just have goblins be a normal, sentient race of people. With, nice, societies and stuff, and, not just adventurer fodder.
You can have, fantasy species that are slightly humanoid without making them caricatures. No offense, Dungeons and Dragons.
Full offense, Dungeons and Dragons.
Don't get me started on Wizards of the Coast, please.
Did you hear that it might take years to make adjustments to the race system in Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm gonna yell.
It might
so
take
hard.
years for them to find a good. It's not that hard.
People just do that in an afternoon to replace the garbage that's already part of D&D.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have adventurers, and sometimes you have other species and groups like goblins, and sometimes some goblins are bad, and sometimes some humans are bad, and sometimes some goblins are good, and sometimes some humans are good. It's not that hard!
It's not that hard.
Thank you. That was the best mic blowout and most justified mic blowout I've ever heard in my life.
Sorry.
No, don't be. It was good. It was worth it.
I'm not the most qualified to talk about this.
I mean, me neither.
Neither am I.
But, I have eyes and can see just the vast shades of eugenics and anti-Semitism in the roots of stuff like this. This is just what happens when you don't question the RPG, like, stereotypes and just throw them in.
Yeah, because then the defense is always like, but D&D's been doing it forever, and it's like, yeah, that's the problem.
Well, last time I checked, it started with a bunch of old white guys.
What about J.R.R. Tolkien? You're gonna say his work is racist?
Well,
yeah. Yeah, my dude.
This is like when people are just like, oh, what? So we should make healthcare free? Are you saying that we should also make food and housing free? It's just like, yes.
Yeah, dog.
Yes, absolutely.
You got it in one. Congratulations, you're a socialist now.
Yeah. Accidentally, you're a socialist now. Anyway, yeah, I mean, here's the messed up thing, too, is that, like, they don't expand on this cold open at all during the rest of this episode.
Yeah, it kind of, like, there's a picture of a goblin later on, but it doesn't mean anything.
Remember the early cold opens where they introduced the thing and were like, why is this here? And then 4 episodes later, you're like, oh, this is why that was here.
Yeah, I totally understand, and I know that will happen.
But it's still funny.
But there's also been cold opens where they still haven't addressed what they were talking about. So that's neat. But there's a part later where they're just like, I don't know, they're talking, like Krusty's talking to him. No, not Krusty. Somebody's talking to a man, and they're like, hey, we're doing a lot of trading. Can you help us out? Oh, so you want me to kill a bunch of goblins? Actually, no, it's boats.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's the only time the goblins are mentioned in this episode, and it's to, like, sideswipe and say that they're not actually going to be addressed, or at least not intended to be addressed by the characters. So, like, it feels to me that it's not impossible that they're just like, all right, well, we needed a cold open, so here's some racist,
Bull malarkey, say bull malarkey.
It feels like they were just like, here's some racist bull malarkey, I'm out, peace.
They said it!
Thank you for saying bull malarkey. Really appreciate that, Jupiter. We workshopped that really hard. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
Thanks for not going off script this podcast episode.
Thank you for not going off script on this improvisational comedy podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, yeah, that's the cold open. Let's keep it rolling, because if we don't keep it rolling, then this episode will just be that.
Mm-hmm. So that's the opening. Then we get the database. Whoa. And then they're having meetings. The round table is here, talking about having meetings for meetings.
Right. Yeah. We're stepping back in. Right where we left off, which is them talking about meetings.
And they're trying to decide who's going to the meetings.
Yeah.
And it's Krusty, 'cause he's so crusty. He's the crustiest man alive.
Yeah, this is a Krusty spotlight episode for sure.
It's a Krusty-centric episode.
Which is great.
Tilt head at camera. Tilt head at camera.
Do you ever think about how they ran out of things for Shiro to do? So for the last several episodes, he hasn't really done anything.
Yeah, he's gonna start formulating again soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, or wanted the other characters to be highlighted, Krusty, and the kids. I'm calling them the kids.
Who are the kids?
The dungeon kids.
Oh, sure. Yeah. The Dungeoneers. Yeah. This episode is mostly about Krusty annoying a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep, one of my favorite characters from my first watch.
Yeah,
Princess Lanessia.
Yeah, I really like Renetia. Like, she's very, like, she honestly, like, she feels like the kind of character who, if it wasn't for the fact that she is a princess, she would be just, like, sitting in a pile of Cheetos.
Uh-huh.
Playing, like, Smash Brothers online until, like, 5 a.m.
I've never done that.
Never have I ever.
I'm not sure why I had to bring that up just now, but I've never done it.
Thanks for verifying for us that you've definitely never done that.
Definitely never, ever. And I wouldn't ever do that, because I wouldn't ever do that.
Because you're not that kind of person.
Out of all the things that you've done, Joy, was that one of them?
No, that was none of them.
Wow.
You've never done any of that. Wow, okay.
Now, is it all of those things specifically at once, or each individual thing?
Now I'm confused. You've officially lost me.
Hi, welcome to episode 12 of Log Horizon.
It's
Krusty
13,
annoys a woman. Whatever. Hi, welcome to episode 12 of Log Horizon, also this episode of Deck of Friendship, where Krusty annoys a woman and Jupiter confuses her friends.
13!
I said 12 again, didn't I?
You did.
I tried to say 13.
It's
it wouldn't let me.
Just like the organization.
Just like my favorite number, Organization 13. So what does Krusty do to Rainesia to annoy her? Let's go.
Annoying things.
Yeah, going down the list. Well, Krusty introduces himself, and that's number one.
That was the worst part. Yeah.
I feel like I would 100%, like, I'm with Rainesia on this one. I would be immediately annoyed at Krusty's presence.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's the thing, is that, like, I personally, like, I didn't really bother that much with Krusty until this episode. Like, I mean, like, I know he was an important character, and I know he was, like, doing stuff, and that's fine. But, like, this episode is where I realized I was like, wait, has this guy been awful this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, for real, like, every character who does anything in this show is terrible. The only characters that don't do anything really are Nyanta and Marielle, and that's why they're the best characters.
Because they haven't done much, so they can't be problematic yet.
Where's their spinoff?
What'd you say?
I said, where's their spinoff?
Nyanta and Marielle's spinoff, where they just, like, go to the beach and hang out.
Beach party. They just make lobster.
Yeah, it's
on the beach every episode.
It's a slice of life anime.
And a slice of lobster.
Yeah.
Where it's women loving women and men loving men solidarity.
Good.
And they are just friends sitting on the beach making crab. That's all I want. That's all I want out of this anime.
It could still happen.
It's possible.
Who am I kidding?
Next episode, there could be a giant second apocalypse, and we're just left with Marielle and Nyanta on the beach.
Too good to be true.
Hey, Joy.
Yeah.
I have a question for you right now.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Are you playing Minecraft right now?
No. I'm sharing my screen.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yes?
Oh my god, you are. I had it minimized. I just heard, like, your keyboard, and I was just like, is she playing Minecraft right now?
I could be.
You could be.
Who would be any the wiser?
We're always... I mean, I have Minecraft ideas constantly running in my head now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Head full of blocks.
I'm about to start a new project on the server, or I'm going to build a big lighthouse.
That's exciting.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really excited about it.
And then Robert Pattinson is going to be in it, and then there's going to be, like, a mermaid. Everything's going to be black and white.
Is this a reference to the movie The Lighthouse?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's cool. I've never seen it. I've only seen...
Me neither. I don't watch scary movies.
I didn't even realize it was a scary movie. I just saw, like, a picture of it on the internet.
I think it's a psychological thriller, maybe.
Probably.
Anyway, Krusty is bad. Krusty's bad.
You know what? Like, I'm so glad that, like, you know, more... Oh, you know what? Wait, no, I just thought of something. Because I was just like... You know, like, it's really nice that, you know, we've been making jokes, but, like, Krusty Log Horizon and Krusty the Clown Simpsons have, like, you know, a core character trait in common, and that they're both awful.
I'm glad that none of us are Krusty-kin. Let's move on.
But no, but hear me out, Ray. Hear me out.
Oh, no.
What if this anime is Krusty the Clown's origin story?
I'm gonna go walk outside of my house, scream.
So you did try to move on very quickly. I have to ask, did you know Jupiter was going to say that?
I maybe some part of me did. Maybe some part of me knew.
Ray, can you read my mind? Naughty boy.
I'm not manipulative.
Naughty boy.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ray, and my pronouns are he, him, and I'm a certified naughty boy.
Hey, Ray, what am I thinking right now?
Ray's a naughty boy. I can't believe this.
That is exactly right.
What a naughty boy.
I also would have accepted, wow, I sure do love fresh grapes. I don't have any right now, but I do love them.
Fresh grapes are good.
Hey, Ray, what am I thinking right now?
You're thinking, Ray's never gonna guess what I'm thinking. Hey.
Wrong. My head is completely empty. No thoughts.
No, your head is full of blocks.
Yeah. Then why didn't you say that?
One thoughts, Minecraft.
Because that's not a thought. It's a fact. Your head is full of blocks.
No, I'm a thought.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Somebody tell me why Krusty's bad, and so I can get out of this hellscape.
But you didn't even let me finish my theory about this being Krusty the Clown's origin story.
Maybe I don't want to hear it.
I can't believe this.
Fine. I'll indulge you, Jupiter.
Thank you.
Please tell me the rest of your theory on why this is Krusty the Clown's origin story.
Okay, here's my theory.
I am so interested. I'm invested. I'm all ears.
I'm so glad. I really feel it. The energy in the studio today. So my theory is that after the events of Log Horizon, everyone, goes back to the real world, except for Krusty, who goes even deeper and gets into a VR version of Simpsons Hit and Run. And then the apocalypse happens in Simpsons Hit and Run, which gives all of the Simpsons characters sentience, and it becomes regular Simpsons. And then he becomes Krusty the Clown.
I knew it.
I see no problems with that.
So that he didn't have to change his name or personality or anything.
Not at all. Just change his outfit a little bit, because the armor was getting a bit too heavy.
Yeah. So that's my theory, and, I'd really love... The forum is open. I would really like to hear some discussion from the two of you about, what you think about my theory.
Yeah.
Cool theory.
Here's the thing. I really wish you didn't spoil the end of the series for us.
I mean...
I'm glad you did.
Because I've seen the whole thing. And I'm surprised you just kind of came up with it from here with all the pieces we've been given thus far in the show.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't going to watch the past season 1 anyway. So, I just sort of felt that, it was okay for me to, get into some, endgame stuff,
Yeah, it's the journey on how we get there, right?
Right. Yeah. What?
Haven't you ever listened to Journey?
Did you say it's the journey, not how we get there?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. Thank you.
Yeah, like Journey, the band, right?
Just like Journey, the band.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow.
Carry on, my wayward son.
All cars go to heaven, too.
Was the wheel in the sky, was that Styx or was that Journey?
That was Journey.
Okay. I don't know why I thought it was Styx.
The wheel in the sky was the wheels on Dean's car or whatever.
Ah.
Journey guessed the ending to Supernatural years before it happened.
Good for them. Good for them.
I can't believe that we've managed to accidentally talk about Supernatural on this show. It feels like a curse.
It's on my mind. It's just so funny to me.
Did you see the thing where apparently in the Spanish dub,
yeah,
Dean reciprocated?
Yes.
That is so funny to me.
Did you see, I don't know if this is true, but in the German dub, he says the F slur.
What?
I saw that on Tumblr the other day. I don't know if it's true, but I seriously just started laughing so hard at the absolute absurdity of this year 2020.
I have to feel like that isn't true.
Yeah, I don't believe anything if it's on Tumblr, even if it's true.
Even if it's true.
Oh goodness! Tumblr made their career with fake screenshots of TV shows.
It's true. Remember Okay, anyway. Krusty walks up to Renetia and he's like, I'm gonna be really mean and rude and manipulative towards you.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, I know I'm being a big jerk right now, but here's why you should let me.
I'll let you be a big jerk to me later, but right now...
I guess. Yeah, Krusty, you know what? I don't know if anyone else would say this, but Krusty's kind of crusty.
He's a little crusty when you think about it.
Yeah.
Here's what happens. Krusty uses Renetia and her influence to protect himself from the nobles. That's what happens. And he's just bad about it the whole time.
But I guess, like, Krusty's whole thing is that he doesn't want to go to meetings, so he's going to annoy a princess until they stop having the meetings.
Well, yeah, she's the shield in the title. She's the shield in the title.
Gross.
I just hate it.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to, yes.
I don't know if we're supposed to hate it. I don't know what reaction the Log Horizon writers want us to have.
Oh, I'm telling us we're supposed to hate it.
Right.
Like,
us as individuals.
Sometimes I just really think about what intention did the Log Horizon writers have when writing this?
I don't know. When I was a young college freshman, I was like, this is fun, ha ha ha. Now I'm like, what is happening? Let's pick something we want to talk about in this episode instead of trying to trudge through it.
Fighting Foodons. Never mind.
Can I be honest? I was thinking about fighting Foodons while watching, but only because I was thinking of Krusty the Clown and vicariously was thinking about the episode of Fighting Foodons where they dress up as clowns.
Oh, yeah, that happened, huh?
I don't remember.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I kind of pushed Fighting Foodons out of my brain to make space for other things.
That's good, honestly.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it was incredible. These monsters once were edible. So I think we should go ahead and take a look at combat creatures we can cook.
Oh, it's all coming back and I don't want it to.
All right, we're going to do the second half of Fighting Foodons. Let's go.
I am livid. I am absolutely disgusted with the two of you right now.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so, Krusty just basically sort of spends a couple of days. There's this whole scene where he is having like a sparring match with the soldiers of the knights of the royal army or whatever, and he's just like, hey, Renetia, why don't you, I've got a great idea. Why don't you go to the ball tonight with whoever wins this little tournament or whatever?
And he asks it in front of everyone so she can't say no.
Yeah.
I love it when people do that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things for people to do.
It's not. We don't like that. We don't like peer pressure here.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Turns out that, and I don't know if anyone here can relate, but emotional and social manipulation is bad, actually.
What?
Excuse me?
Who would have thought? I don't know. But yeah, he does a big fight, and we don't actually see it, but we never see anything cool in this anime.
Of course not.
Why would we?
And then he beats up the last knight, and it's just like, haha, it's me.
Haha, it's me, hello.
No, Krusty doesn't deserve that voice.
No, Krusty does not deserve that voice.
He goes, it's me. Hello.
Hello, I'm Krusty.
It's me, Krusty. Princess Renetia. You gotta go to the dance with me now.
Hello, I'm Krusty. You'll never guess what my name is, though.
It's still Krusty. Hey, princess, be my shield.
I'm a sewer man. My name's Krusty.
Krusty.
Anyway, that's my official Krusty voice if we ever go back to him now.
I belong in the toilet. My name's Krusty.
Hey, it's me, Krusty. I'm gonna fight people.
I'm putting a little bit more of like a southern drawl on Krusty for some reason.
Yeah, I can hear it. I don't dislike it. That's your Krusty voice.
That's my Krusty
voice. That's fine.
Yeah.
Mine, I pulled back on the creepy factor by a lot and just made him just bad.
Well, the voice you just did, Jupiter, reminded me of the voice you did for a non-existent Christmas project that we were both a part of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But of course
that
doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Doesn't happen. Yeah.
So, Toya. I want to talk about Toya and Friends.
Hi, I'm Toya.
No. Hey, it's me,
What's
Toya.
up? It's me, Toya.
Rundle House. Stop being a toxic DPS.
Always healing, Rundle House. Always healing.
This is a good podcast.
Yeah, what? We got, like, a small scene with Minori and Toya and the gang trying to do the dungeon still. They're not getting anywhere, and Rundle House is like, why aren't you healing me?
Can I just point something really small out? Can I point out a really small, tiny thing?
Yeah.
Why does the wiki say that this is Toya's party?
I was thinking about that too, but I'm not going to worry about it
I think it's
here.
because he's the tank.
I guess.
Tanks generally have the most, like, party control. Like, they are basically the leader of the bunch. You know them well, and they're finally back to kick some tail.
Maybe it's his party. He's party leader.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's not, like, the biggest... Because, like, really, when you think about it, like... I mean, what are our other options, right?
Minori can't do it.
Minori can't do it, but only because the writers are incapable of writing any dialogue for her. She just says, "It's because," and then she never speaks again.
And no one even sees her move her lips, so they just keep talking.
And it's not unnamed girl. Is it Rudy? I think it's Rudy.
That's Rundle House.
No. What's the name of the other girl that's with them?
Isuzu.
Scrundle House.
Isuzu.
So Rundle House and
Isuzu.
Scrundle House are... Rundle House and Scrundle House... Honestly, you know, it feels... it has the same energy as Bananas in Pajamas, and I don't know why.
I'm done. Finish the episode.
I could totally imagine a, like, weird, like, 2-season Australian children's TV show called Rundle House and Scrundle House.
Wait, was Bananas in Pajamas Australian?
Yeah.
Cool. I was not aware of that.
Yeah, I only ever saw, like, a couple of episodes when I was a kid when it just, like, randomly showed up on PBS.
Oh, that was my favorite show as a child.
Oh, it was mine too.
My favorite was Bananas in Pajamas and Zaboomafoo.
Yes!
Zaboomafoo!
And the Crap Brothers!
Yeah, I was a big fan of Between the Lions.
Between the Lions. Between the Lions slap.
Between the Lions slap.
Cliffhanger hanging from a cliff. And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
I never got into Between the Lions, and I'm very sad about it.
Between the Lions was so good. It was a bunch of lions in a library.
Oh, I just had an amazing idea.
Yeah?
I'm totally gonna put that on my soundboard.
Yes!
So whenever a game I'm playing ends in a cliffhanger, it'll just go...
Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff. And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Yes, absolutely, please.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, so Toya, Rundle House, Scrundle House, and Minori are running from skeletons.
And Sarara.
And Sarara is with them? That's right.
Sarara is part of this party.
That's true. So Sarara is also there.
Sarah runs this stuff.
Store.
Sarara runs this store. She is selling...
sarsaparillas.
What's a sarsaparilla?
I don't know.
She's selling sand at 1 diamond per 2 stacks.
Oh my gosh.
Sarah sells sand at the seashore.
You found it.
Wait, no. I'm just... Sarah walking up to you at the beach, puts it... open your hand. Okay?
Okay. How many sand dollars do I owe you for the sand, Sarah?
No, I need cold hard cash.
Oh, I have like $2.
That's not enough. We'll be seeing you again soon.
Okay. What is this? Why am I in debt to Sarah now?
You took the sand.
I knew I shouldn't have ordered so much sand.
Oh my god.
Who let me order all this sand?
Me.
You had all that sand in your cart, and you were like, should I buy all this sand? And Joy was like...
yeah.
Yeah, well, Joy was the devil on your shoulder saying, yes, absolutely. And I was the other devil.
And you were the other devil on my shoulder saying, yes, absolutely.
And then you had to wait in a queue for 8 hours to check out with the sand. That's a PS5 joke. I got one, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Hey, folks listening to this, I have a PS5 now.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You won. Please click here to get your PS5.
I did. I did click there, and then I got a PS5.
But why would you get it? Why would you even bother getting a PS5 when you already have Minecraft?
There's only one easy answer to that, and that's that PS4 games actually run better on PS5. And The World Ends With You 2 is going to be a PS4 game.
I see.
And that's the only excuse I need.
You're right.
I just bought a World Ends With You 2 machine, and I'm proud of it.
That's fine. I see no issues with
Yeah,
this.
you're totally not only are you valid, you're thriving.
You're thriving.
I'm thriving and I'm thriving.
Okay, so Toya's party, as this wiki says, is still struggling with the dungeon they're in. And Rudy says, why aren't you healing me? And then everyone's like, what if, maybe it's you? Maybe you're the problem.
Maybe you're the problem, Rundle House.
The problem is obviously that they have no synergy, and Minori's the only one who knows it, and she just won't say it.
She can't say it for some reason.
It's so, Minori, speaks up and is just like, she's about to say, hey, our party composition, sucks, Rundle House, you need to be at the back. But, no one stops her from talking. She stops herself.
I relate to this, though, because I used to do this all the time.
Maybe we should...
No, never mind, guys. That's me. I used to do that all the time.
I think I used to do that a lot too, and then I just eventually learned that, as it turns out, if you don't say what you mean out loud, no one will know what you mean.
I have noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely part of it. The other thing is that I had to build my own support system to make sure that I was not in a bad place to share my thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, let's keep going.
No, yeah. Hey, relatable. Right. And then Marielle and Natsku have a phone call, and Marielle's just like, hey, should we check on them? And then Natsku's like, nah, anyway, I'm gonna go throw a rock at this crab.
And then he did.
And then Marielle's like, cool beans. Can I have some?
And Natsuko hung up on her.
Yeah.
And then Nyanta goes, nya. The bigger crabs don't taste as good.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're cooking crabs, and they're the other kids start grabbing these gigantic crabs and putting them in this huge pot that is already stuffed full of crab, and they've already got 3 more crabs trying to jam it into this pot.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Nyanta is just in the corner with a tiny little pot of crabs being like,
that stuff sucks.
That sucks. Just have a small one. You can't even fit the crab claw in your mouth.
Nyanta says quality, not quantity.
This isn't like in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where they find the big hostess cake.
It's not?
I've never seen that movie.
I haven't either.
It's fun.
I just know that scene for some reason.
Oh, okay.
That's all I could say about it, because I've seen it once years and years and years ago. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fun.
I think that I didn't see Honey, I Shrunk the Kids when I was a kid. I think that I saw one of the sequels.
Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
It might have been Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. I can't remember.
Honey, We Gigantamax the Baby.
That's the one.
That's one of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just imagining a baby Gigantamax form.
Yeah, that's what happened.
What Pokemon type is baby?
Normal psychic.
Okay.
I was gonna say normal fairy.
Also fair. Yeah.
I think that the association is that all fairy Pokemon we've seen have just been baby.
I have baby energy.
Yeah.
A lot of baby energy. I also had a joke, but it was not funnier than that, and I forgot it.
It's fine, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's good to have a funny joke.
Per episode.
It's a piece of cake to make a funny joke.
One funny joke per
if
episode.
The way is hazy.
What?
It wasn't a joke. I had a story.
Oh, okay. Okay. About Gigantamaxing a baby?
Well, no, but I do remember that I didn't ever see Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but what I did see was the when I went to Disneyland as a kid, which is the only time I've ever been to Disneyland. We went into like one of the theaters or whatever, and there was a like 4D Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie, and there was a part in the movie he was just like, "Oh no, I've accidentally released all of the rats." And then in the theater, they had like wind blowing underneath your feet at that part to make it feel like there were rats. And it like freaked me out.
I remember I don't remember what 4D movie it was, but they did that in something I watched, and it was supposed to be spiders, and I'm pretty sure I just like had a panic attack right then and there.
Oh no. It was the only part of the movie that I remembered, and I think I remember wanting to leave after that, like early, even partially because the rats freaked me out, and partially because the movie was extremely boring.
That sounds about right.
Anyway, so, oh, right. I remember where we were in the episode. I recall.
Yeah.
Krusty he wins the fight, and then he goes to the ball.
How?
We don't see.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He just does.
He just does, because...
He's just so talented and cool, and such a great character.
Yeah.
Crust. E.
Well, that's my favorite. You know, back in the early Paper Mario games, you know, the Toads had unique names, and that was my favorite, Krusty.
Krusty, yeah, that was the one that was annoying that one girl.
No.
No, none of the Toads did that, I don't think. Anyway, what happens?
So they go to the ball, and then Krusty goes to the ball, and he's just like, all right, let's dance. And the princess is extremely unhappy with the situation, because wouldn't you be?
Yes.
And then two people just like walk up, and they're like, hey, princess. Hey, Krusty. You're like so hot or whatever. We have cookies. Want to talk?
Have a Yoshi cookie.
Have a Yoshi cookie.
They had a Yoshi cookie.
And then they do.
And Renesha loves the cookies.
Did we see anybody eat any cookie?
Yeah, Renesha ate one, and she's like, dang, this is good, and ate all the cookies.
Yeah, she ravenously ate all the cookies.
As a nervous response to being around Krusty for such a long time.
Yeah.
Stress eating, it's real.
It is. But yeah, I don't know. They just have like I don't remember anything in the conversation between these four.
Me neither.
It doesn't have substance, is the thing.
Right, the two girls are just like, wow, Krusty, you're so cool. You're so cool and so cool.
And he's like, you flatter me. I am only so good I am so thankful to be in the presence of such a lovely princess like you, Renesha. And then she's like, yep, I'm eating a cookie. What did you say?
Wow, you're so cool, and it's probably because you're so cool.
Wow, oh my god. I bet you have a, like, sword and maybe even, like, a shield.
I bet you have, like, 18-inch arms. Can you flex?
Okay.
Just 18-inch arms.
Arms or biceps?
I meant biceps, but...
It's arms now. Hi, Krusty's the next DLC character for arms.
Oh my god.
The first grappler in arms.
Yeah, you have to be super close.
Anyway, Krusty then flexes his 18-inch arms.
And then he breaks his armor.
And he breaks his armor, and he has to go craft some new armor.
Pretty cringe.
Yeah, he forgot to get a mending book for his armor.
Oopsies. And then the two other girls leave, and then he's like, Renesha, you remind me of my sister.
Which is always a weird thing to say to someone you're dating.
It is. You remind me of my sister, which is why I'm so mean to you.
This is why I treat you like garbage.
You're a garbage big brother type. Now you make sense, Krusty.
Yeah.
Thanks. But the thing is, the show frames it as like, aw, isn't this sweet? And we're all like, is it?
Yeah, can we...
Is it sweet?
Hey, can we, because I feel like this is going to be a feature in episodes going forward, can we have a little bit of a new segment for Deck of Friendship on this season? Can we have Romance Plot Watch?
Oh, no. Oh, Romance Watch.
Because there's...
It's still bad.
Still bad. So updating everyone on the romance in Log Horizon. apparently Krusty being mean is something that Renescia is into because she does a lot of blushies, and it's sort of framed as if that's fine. And then later on, this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing in this episode.
Uh-huh.
So the last scene of this episode starts off with like Akatsuki in a courtyard, and she's practicing dancing because she was embarrassed that she doesn't know how to dance when she wanted to dance with Shiro, and and they like sit down and we hear Akatsuki's internal monologue with something that I think that no one who has ever actually felt romantic feelings has ever thought or said. Wow, his hair swirls to the right. That's so cute.
That's so
That's
cute.
so cute. I've said, oh, wow, you have really nice hair before, but I haven't said, oh, your hair swirls to the right. That's cute, bro.
It's because the only thing they've established about Shiro other than his appearance is that, like,
His hair swirls to the right.
he schemes.
Right.
Hey, hey, Jupiter, I love this new segment. I have a name suggestion.
Okay.
Problematic romantics.
Romantic.
Problematics. Problematics.
Semantic problematics.
Problematic.
Praying mantis.
Akatsuki says, your hair's cute inside her, in her brain space, in her mind palace.
Your hair swirled. Like, of course, right? Like, if you are, for some reason, monogamous and romantically interested in someone, yeah, you absolutely, like, might obsess over tiny details, especially in the crushing phase. For sure. But come on,
Yes.
You're not going to be, like, looking down at somebody's head that you're, like, romantically interested in and, like, wow, their hair swirls to the right.
Next time.
Like, if it swirled to the left, that'd be real ugly, but wow, it swirls to the right, and that's so cute.
Next time I'm on a date with a cute boy, I'm gonna tell him that his hair swirls to the right and it's cute, and then I'm gonna walk out of the date.
But
Because it's not worth it! Don't do it, folks! What?
and then he'll be like, actually, my hair just sort of goes straight down.
And then I pay for our dinner and I leave. So here's what happens. They do that, and Akatsuki gives a report of what she's been, for all the recon she's been doing around the ice palace.
We didn't address Shiro's extreme dad moment.
Oh, yes, please.
Forget what he said.
It was just like he walks in on Akatsuki like practicing dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just like, oh, how long have you been there? And he's like, not long. Do you want some water?
Do you have some water?
You want some
Here you
water?
go.
Here you go.
And then hands her a cup of water?
He doesn't even hand her it. He's just like standing like 8 feet away, holds out the cup, and is like, here you go.
Good lord.
We get a new character introduction, and that's the end of this episode.
Yeah,
That's the end.
Yeah, Akatsuki and Shiro are talking, and then flowers start to die.
Cool.
and then the Log Horizon Nightcore remix starts as everything goes like inverted colors and wobbly and weird. And then Enchanter, the Nightcore man, arrives.
He's the Nightcore man.
Nightcore, whoa!
Woohoo! Fighter of the day core.
Oh, I was doing a DuckTales.
Champion of the
Yeah, I heard it.
furries.
Okay, the Nightcore man shows up and he's just like, hi, I'm Ligon. I'm the Nightcore man of Miral Lake. And then
The Nightcore ending theme starts.
I wish I knew more about Nightcore so that I could make appropriate jokes here, but I do not.
So here's what Nightcore is, essentially, is just you take a song and then you speed it up really fast, and that's Nightcore. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, okay.
That's
you.
it. That's all it is.
Okay. Could you give a just a quick verbal Nightcore remix for the end theme?
No?
Well, thank you for being honest. That's the episode.
That's the episode.
Neil, that's the episode.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. There's a lot to talk about in this one. But I feel the longer and longer the show goes on, I feel like it's bringing a lot of new ideas for sure. But I can't remember the last time I think the last time it had a good idea was the time that the show put a turtle in a furnace. I was like, this turtle powers the furnace, and that was the last good decision that they made.
That was pretty poggers, actually.
They're like turtle power.
They were like heroes in a half-shell turtle power.
How did we not make that joke before?
Because I'm pretty sure it was a lizard and not a turtle.
No, it was for sure
No, it was a turtle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you. It's fine. Let's blast on out of here or whatever.
Yeah, we absolutely will blast on out of here. But hey you two.
Hi.
Hey you two.
Hi.
Yes.
We all three of us and even two more have a pretty fun thing to talk about, which I'm just now realizing that you would have already known about because this episode will be launched with it. Whoops.
Wow.
Forgot about that. So hey, we've got a brand new Patreon.
What?
That's right.
What?
Accurate.
I'm losing my mind over here.
Yeah. We've got a
Patreon.
We've got a Patreon.
What does that mean?
It means that people can give us money for all of the hard work that we do making podcasts.
Now, who's we?
Well, there's me, there's Joy, there's Miles, there's Amy, and I can't remember if there's another one.
I definitely don't. It's me. I'm in there. I'm not gonna. I'm part of this Patreon, everybody.
Yeah, Ray is absolutely part of this Patreon. So all five of us from Artificial Ghost Radio, Deck of Friendship, and Enchanting Aspects, all three podcasts that I'm a part of, have joined forces to create a unified Patreon account where you can get...
It took all of us to do it. It took a long time, but we figured it out. We figured out how to make a Patreon.
Took a lot of saying, we're meeting to do money. Everyone's like, okay, and then we did that, and it was a lot.
And then we did it. So the Patreon is called Artificial Aspects of Friendship. Or you can find it at patreon.com/artdeckaspects, where you can get early access to Deck of Friendship and Artificial Ghost Radio 1 week early on these episodes. Can you...
Wait, how many weeks early?
1!
Wow!
1 week!
Since you looked at me...
It's been...
1 week?
Since you...
Really?
To listen to an episode of Deck of Friendship.
That's way too long.
Listen to it now.
Yeah, you might not have to wait 1 week since
you listen to an episode of Deck of Friendship.
I'm losing my mind.
I never had mine, so...
I'm dialing it back. Go ahead and finish.
Yeah, you can get episodes 1 week early. There's also... some pilot episodes as bonus content of Enchanting Aspects of pilots that we did before we did Enchanting Aspects that were never released. So these are some vintage episodes. And you can also get access to our sticker club, which is a club where you can vote on stickers for us to make. And 4 times a year, every season, we will design, pay for them to be printed, and send them off to everyone who is in the sticker club.
Even you.
Potentially you, right? Like if you sign up, sign up for the sticker club, then you get access to all of that good stuff.
Here's the thing, this Patreon is made up of beautiful, wonderful artists and then me. So they're all going to create wonderful sticker ideas based off of your suggestions, and then I'm going to tell them to do a great job. It's going to be so fun.
I'm so excited about the sticker club, and those are sort of the main things right now, but we will expand the Patreon as it goes. Again, you can find the Patreon at patreon.com/artdeckaspects, or you can find the link in the description, or you can on Patreon search for Artificial Aspects of Friendship, and you will find it. It would really be amazing if you helped us out, if you support the show. The money goes directly to the five of us. There's no in-between. I mean, I guess I'm the in-between because I send out the money to everybody, but
everybody's gonna get paid money, good and equal.
Everyone's getting paid. It's 1 share per person, so all 5 of us are getting paid equally for all of it, and we really appreciate the financial support. It genuinely will mean a lot to all of us. So,
but mostly me. I'm the one who appreciates it the most.
If you like our content and want to support us, the Patreon is a great way to do it. Thank you.
Oh, and one final thing. I'm not gonna, eventually saying this will be irrelevant, but just to clarify that this Patreon is separate from the network stuff that will be launching soon. We've been working in the background on the network stuff. We have a name, we have a launch date, we're prepping some stuff. So this is separate from that. But don't worry, network stuff is coming.
Don't worry, network stuff is coming, and you should be excited about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You should be excited about it.
I'm excited about it. Does that count?
Yeah, it does.
It definitely adds to the excitement.
Yeah, absolutely. Artificial Aspects of Friendship. Check us out on Patreon. Would be really helpful. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, you can find us all on Twitch. Did you know that? Did you know that you can find us all on Twitch?
I don't think I did.
Wow.
You can find us on Twitch, but in case you didn't know,
we can be found on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LRA13 for Ray.
Hi, I just did a big charity stream.
And it was amazing. I caught a little bit of it.
It was so great.
It was so fun. You can find me at twitch.tv/HellPrincessJupiter.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
I play just a lot of Minecraft, but I also have a bunch of fun stream series that I do. It's a great time. It's a great chill time. And you can find Joy on Twitch at twitch.tv/MarbleCantus.
Can you?
Probably.
Yeah, you can.
That's messed up.
Wow. And you can leave us a rating on iTunes. Would be really, really appreciated. 5-star reviews really help us out. And if you do, we will read it out on the show. We really, really appreciate it. You can find us on Twitter at Friendship Deck. You can, I don't know, do all that cool stuff. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
I think it might be time to log out.
What? But I had 856 more talking points.
How many of them I'm not going to, point fingers. How many of them involved Sora?
Okay, fine. I have 4 talking points.
Do they all have to do with Sora?
No, I removed the Sora ones. And that's now it's only 4. Are you happy?
No, I like hearing you talk.
In that case,